Forza Horizon 4 with me, host Warcorgi. Um, we have finished all the races in the last stream, and today we're gonna try to finish off some stories. And that may mean doing like a super stream? I don't know. But we'll find out how quickly we get these done.
Turn left. In 400
We'll see.
meters, turn right. Turn right.
But then, depending on how much time we have, how do you guys feel? Like if like an hour is up and I'm only halfway through of the stories that I have left, you guys want me to stick it out, do another stream of just stories and finish it off, do a really big stream, even though I have a few things to do today, but most of them can be done in the afternoon, or just get right into Forza Horizon 3. It'll be a first look, it'll be super cool, because it'll be a first look for me. It's not new, obviously.
Meters, turn left.
But yeah. What are you guys feeling? We'll see how we get through all the stories today.
Turn right.
You got it, Bads? Ooh. Big truck. Like a U-Haul or something.
You have arrived at your destination.
Do some British Racing Green.
Hope you're enjoying yourself. I know I am. It's great to be able to just focus on telling the story while someone else handles the driving for once. Let's get to the next one. This time, it's Lotus.
We love Lotus. We appreciate Lotus. Ugh. I'm gonna let Beck tell the story. I think it's
Lotus
Beck.
Engineering Limited began as many stories in British engineering do. In an old barn. The first Lotus cars were offered as kits. You built them yourself. From 1962, they began to actually build the cars themselves. The Elan Sprint showed exactly what they intended to do. Built around a steel backbone with a fiberglass chassis, the Sprint weighed in at a meager 687 kilos parked on the curb. On the road, this translated into brilliant agility and fantastic performance. Designer Colin Chapman famously said, "Adding power makes you faster on the straights. Subtracting weight makes you faster everywhere." He knew what he was talking about.
Turn
Whoops. Ah, bit of overturn there. Oversteer.
right. In 100 meters,
3 minutes 5
Turn
seconds, 1.1 kilometers.
Widely hailed as one of the greatest sports cars of the 1960s, the Elan would be closely studied and emulated, inspiring such masterpieces as the Mazda MX-5.
Good car.
The Elan has all the energy, style, and enthusiasm you would expect. Bold, quick, and fun. So much so that they put it in the name.
I've already forgotten what it's called.
The Elan Sprint was a financial as well as an engineering success for Lotus, validating their approach to design and resulting in a whole family of light, agile roadsters. Which brings us to this, the Lotus Exige. It's heavier than the Elan, admittedly, but it's faster. Much, much faster. Touch the pedal, the Exige responds with instant, relentless acceleration, as you'd expect. With a 0 to 60 time of 3.8 seconds and a top speed of 170 before upgrades and tuning, the Exige is uncompromising. And there's no power steering, so you can really feel the road. A genuinely thrilling drive, and one that isn't afraid to demand you take it seriously.
In 400 meters, turn left.
Yes, ma'am.
Turn left.
In one word, Lotus is about the experience. Uncompromising, challenging. This is a car that demands you drive it well. And when you do, you'll see what the fuss is all about.
I knew that was gonna happen. I had a feeling that I missed that car and I was definitely gonna hit that other one. The steering in this isn't great, but you know, not power steering, I guess she said, so.
In 400 meters, you will arrive at your destination.
Nothing wrong with a bit of power steering, it's not cheating.
And with rumoured launches of 2 new cars in 2020, Lotus looks set to push the benchmark of the experienced sports car well into the next century.
I got a wheel spin. Ba-na-na-na. Nah, wheel spin. And some sad news. I was watching Grand Tour yesterday. I hadn't been paying attention, been having a bit of a rough week, so I was like, let's just watch a good, safe show. Some funny men talking about cars and being funny. And yeah, I didn't realize I'd watched, like, it was the last episode until at the end Jeremy was like, and on some further disappointing news that is actually very disappointing, this is the last time we'll be seeing each other like this. I was like, oh wait, hang on. And then Jeremy started crying, I started crying, the audience started crying. I was like, well, now what do I? Well, oh man, that sucks. Aw.
Done much rallying? That's a joke. We've all seen what you've been up to. We're doing the next bit on location. You'll see why when you get there.
I'm so glad I'm in this car. Are those doctors? Are those?
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
4 kilometers away. In 5 minutes. Tusk. Oh, I could have gone with a windmill. Would have been pretty cool. There is a show that, not a show, rather a documentary, on the Indy 500 that I started watching. It's pretty cool. Just keep watching that. I think that's also on Prime.
In 400 meters, you will arrive at your destination.
Oh man, you know what helps? Like looking at the map instead, because I was like, oh man, like having a little like inward brag to myself. Make like friggin' oh man. This is embarrassing. Like I said, I'm having a rough week. Yeah, I was like, oh, haha, do 5 kilometers in less than a
Ford,
minute. Haha.
that most American of cars. But the Ford Escort, oh, that's British. And more than that, the Escort would become for many synonymous with Group B. In the 70s, Ford had embraced that destiny so firmly that they'd begun their own championships to find new drivers. Drivers for cars like the RS 1800. This was a car designed explicitly for rallying, with a powerful fuel-injected 1790cc Cosworth BDE engine.
Ooh. We love a Cosworth engine. Oh, fuck.
Homologation rules required that all cars entered into the group be production. So Ford built 200 of them.
Boy. Oh, she's a bit rough. You really just gotta kiss the corners.
Raced victory after victory across the rallying world, on almost every continent and across every terrain type imaginable. This car was basically unbeatable. The RS 1800 brought home 17 World Rally Championship victories for Ford. So, of course, Ford set out to design a better one. The RS 200 Evolution was their answer. A purpose-built rally car designed to do one thing: win Group B. With a 1.8 turbocharged Ford
50
Cosworth
seconds.
BDT engine and all-wheel
Oh god, I
drive,
hope you steer
the
better.
RS 200 had perhaps the best suspension platform
Much better.
of any car of its era. The chassis was fiberglass from Reliant, and the massive Ford parts bin was raided to give the car that iconic look.
Much better.
But while the car had potential, turbo lag at low RPM and a poor power-to-weight ratio meant that it never placed better than third.
It's fantastic. I guess, like,
The
comparable
end of Group
to...
B in the mid-80s meant the end of the RS 200 as a
Because
rally.
you don't know... Oh, I fucked it. You don't know, like, what the other cars were... I mean, undoubtedly people know what cars were doing at the time, but...
car.
Yeah. I don't know what was around at that time specifically.
Fortunately, Ford built over 200 as part of the homologation requirements for Group B, so you can still find them, if you're lucky.
Still find them. 3 stars, not bad. Yeah, I've got to make a cake this afternoon, and I'm doing it this afternoon so that I can ice it. It's like not sitting in the fridge for too long, because it won't be buttercream like I usually use. It'll be simply I'm gonna try to do a cream cheese. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do a cream cheese. How many do I have left? Oh boy. 6. Yeah, and I've been asked to make it, to decorate it so it looks like a book.
I really like this car.
That's
Not
gonna
that
be
I'd want to
fun.
drive it for too long. Squeeze yourself in there and let's see just how fast you can make it go.
Hell
Which
yeah.
won't be too fast. But hey, I could be surprised.
Yeah, I'm gonna kick its butt. Oh, it's so cute.
The Peel P50 has the dubious honour
Yeah.
of being the smallest production car in the world. A one-door microcar coupe, featuring a 42cc air-cooled engine, capable of a heinous 38 miles an hour. And a handle, so you can pick it up and carry it with you when you get to work. And keep in mind that this is the production version. The prototype had the single wheel at the front. Why would you think that was a good idea?
What are you talking about? It's a great idea. Alright, 68. Oh, can we break 70? I don't think so.
In 2010, though, production restarted at Sutton in Ashfield. So, if you'd like to own the modern incarnation of this, I suppose you can.
That's so cute. I love it. You know what else is way cute that I didn't realize I loved nearly as much as I did? And this is like, it starts out real weird, but like you gotta hear me out. It is so cute when spiders get big enough that you can see like their little feet. Like they got their legs and then like sticking out, you just got like their little feet just like papping around everywhere. It's so cute. It's so goddamn cute. Like they're just chilling and they got like tiny little feet. Even better. Have you guys ever looked up spider toes? The actual name for them is paws. Spiders have paws like a cat. They're short and fuzzy.
How about a car with some actual legroom?
Absolutely gorgeous. They're so cute.
This section's about what happened when McLaren decided to make a road car. You're going to enjoy this.
Ooh. Yeah, it turns out I love Spider Feed.
The track and the road have very different requirements. For McLaren, that was a challenge they were more than willing to embrace. In 1988, they set out to create the finest sports car the world has ever seen. By 1993, they had achieved their goal, and the honestly fantastic F1 was the result. 106 would be built across all variants, and it remains one of the very best road cars ever made. The F1 has no turbocharger. That would have compromised the driving experience, increased complexity, and resulted in turbo lag. The F1 is a naturally aspirated supercar, one of the fastest in the world, in fact. Everything about this car is innovative, from the carbon fiber monocoque to the central driver position. McLaren threw the book away when they designed the F1, then they wrote a better one. The F1's monocoque chassis is incredibly lightweight, only 100 kilos all told, which posed a significant challenge because carbon fiber and fiberglass aren't great insulators. So, McLaren lined the entire engine compartment with gold.
Yeah, boy. Straighten up, bitch. Yeah.
In 1998, the F1 prototype set the world record for fastest production car. A record that would stand for 2 decades until the Koenigsegg CCR claimed the crown. McLaren's racing heritage is so deeply ingrained in this machine that when they took it to Le Mans in 1995 and faced off against purpose-built racing machines, they won. So, with something like the F1 to live up to, where do you go next? Well, you throw the book away again and write an even better one. The result is the McLaren P1, a hybrid electric sports car that stands head and shoulders above the F1. The P1 GTR will hit 60 miles an hour in 2.4 seconds. That's 0.7 seconds faster than the F1. That's an eternity for a supercar. The car's blistering performance is delivered by a twin-turbo V8, supplemented by a McLaren ECU electric motor and instant power assist
I could have
system.
gone the other way.
And they do mean instant.
It's on me for not looking at the map.
Remember those problems with turbo lag? McLaren solved that with the hybrid drive. While the turbos build pressure, the electric motor drives the wheels. No turbo lag, just torque. And because it's a hybrid, it has an all-electric range. Running on batteries alone, that's 6.2 miles. A bit more if you're going downhill.
Ooh. I like $50,000. So we're 20 minutes in already, and I've done like, what, 3 of these?
I quite like sleeper cars. Did Alex ever tell you the story of what we got up to in Colorado? There was this sleeper car competition, you see. Let's just say no one was ready for the Sunbeam.
It's good looking.
Lotus never quite let go of the upgrade game. So in addition to building their own supercars, they upgraded cars from other marques too. The Lotus Carlton was one such aftermarket upgrade. Lotus took a respectable 4-door Vauxhall saloon and turned it into a supercar. From the outside, there are a few signs that this is something special. Wider wheel arches, that sort of thing. But under the bonnet, that's where the magic starts.
It's a good looking car.
Engine capacity was increased to 3.6 litres, and twin Garrett T25 turbochargers were added. The engine block was reinforced, and new crankshafts were forged by Opel and machined in Germany.
At the roundabout, take the 3rd exit.
The tyres were widened, and the tyre compound from the Lotus Esprit was used. To handle camber change issues, they put in the self-leveling suspension from the Opel Senator. The only upgrade they didn't put in was an electronic speed limiter. All of this resulted in the Lotus Carlton, designated Type 104 by Lotus. A 177 miles per hour supercar, masquerading as a 4-door saloon. Only 950 of these custom
Look at
gems
that dead
were built,
stare in my
and they've
driver
become
Tars
something
eyes.
of a
Look at
modern
her.
classic. The Lotus Carlton was an example of how to turn a saloon into a supercar, but that's not the only thing Lotus got up to. In 1979, Chrysler approached Lotus to create a strict rally version of their Sunbeam 3-door hatchback. Lotus, as you might imagine, rather enjoyed the challenge. They took the rear-wheel drive hatchback and changed everything that matters. They stiffened the suspension, improved the anti-roll bars, and widened the transmission tunnel.
This is delightful.
Performance was increased by fitting a 2.2-litre version of the Lotus 911 slant 4-cylinder engine, resulting in an impressive 250 brake horsepower, up from a meager 105 on the original.
See that? That was good. Is doing good on these corners. Not particularly fast from the takeoff, but like, you know, it does those corners well. Like that thing of beauty.
The Lotus Sunbeam was revealed to the public in 1979 in Geneva to widespread praise in the motoring media.
Because it's gorgeous. Oh god, that was me. Hey, that's not a dirt road, that's wood.
More importantly, the Lotus Sunbeam saw racing success too. In 1980, Henri Toivonen won the 29th Lombard RAC Rally in his Sunbeam.
I wonder how much of this I could cut across. Probably like all of it, honestly. You get a whole 10 seconds, that's a lot.
It almost makes you wonder if Lotus should do more conversion.
Yeah,
It's a
man.
silly question, actually. Lotus should do more conversions. In fact, I'll call them right now.
Yes, so you should. It's the responsible thing to do. You could probably cut through most of that. Like, just gnaw it right down the middle. You get 10 holes there, and if you're going way fast, then, you know.
I honestly think these might be some of the most beautiful cars in the world. And the story of how it came about is, well, really British. Get in the car and let's get this segment.
Why are there 3 windscreen wipers?
Jaguar is a bit of a favourite of mine. The company is almost 100 years old and was originally founded to build sidecars for motorcycles.
Looking at these vehicles,
This is
I
the
could
car
believe
that
that.
really set the bar, I think. The 1961 E-Type. When he saw it, Enzo Ferrari called it the most beautiful car in the world. High praise indeed. He wasn't alone in his admiration. Accolades have followed this car ever since. It's been in movies, comics, games, and TV shows.
It is beautiful,
Unlike
like it is
some
a
later
good
cars on the
car.
mark,
Good
it
looking.
wasn't just looks though. The E-Type was light and fast. It would do 153 miles an hour and stopped on innovative four-wheel brakes that were better than anything Ferrari or Porsche or even Mercedes-Benz had. It was solid too, with a design based on the D-Type that won the 24 Hours of Le Mans 3 years in a row.
At the roundabout, take the second exit. Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Anyone who owns an E-Type will tell you that the key to their reliability is to drive them regularly, as if you'd need the excuse. About 2,500 were built, and they're a common sight at auto shows, and surprisingly reasonably priced. All in all, an almost perfect Jaguar.
She's saying almost perfect because that one will be.
The E-Type was the successor to the Le Mans winning D-Type, but what would that look like if Jaguar designed it today? In 2013, Jaguar answered that question with the F-Type Project 7, a spiritual successor to the E-Type, and designed from the ground up to be the purest, most enjoyable Jaguar yet. The car's heritage is proudly displayed in the gorgeous D-Type curves and the distinctive aero hunt behind the driving position. But like the E-Type, it's not just a pretty face.
It looks kind of like a muscle car. It's giving muscle car vibes. You dick.
Powered by a 5-litre V8 supercharged engine. With a fully aluminium body, it's blisteringly fast, with a 0 to 60 speed of 3.8 seconds and a top speed of 186 miles an hour. A car as beautiful as this must surely have been a carefully authored design. Actually, it started as a sketch by designer César Pierre, thrown together one Friday in his free time. Jaguar's design director, Ian Callum, saw the sketch in a thumbnail on Cesar's computer during a meeting and asked him what it was. The rest is history.
He was like, I don't know, is it a car or something?
"250 Project 7s were built, as both a successor to the E-Type and as a celebration of Jaguar's victories at Le Mans.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
I think I speak for all of us when I say, thank heavens for Cesar's Friday afternoon doodle.
Do you ever have like, I mean, this is a universal experience. Oh, what if I left the curling iron hair straightener on? Those are good. Am I having one of those right now? And I just heard sirens? Probably not for my house, but I really, really need to go check that nothing in my house is on fire. It's unprofessional, but also my birds are screaming, so I just need to go make sure nothing's on fire. I've got the dryer on. I don't know. I'll be right back. Nothing is on fire. Thank goodness. I don't know why my birds were yelling. My dryer is done. I don't know, it's just one of those that you get endlessly paranoid and you just can't leave it alone.
We're
One of
almost
those.
done, but we've saved the good stuff for last. A spot of rallying in the most British car of them all. Get in, strap in, and let's nail this one.
Ooh. Ooh.
There's one car built in Great Britain that is, quite fairly, considered one of the most influential cars of the century. It's a surprisingly spacious little city car with a side-mounted engine. It's an icon of popular culture. It's been built on every continent where there's a car factory. It's the Mini.
This one's not particularly spacious.
The Mini
Got
Cooper S
anti-roll
was
bars
built to
in
be
the
a
back
performance
seat.
machine with deeper engines,
Can't get any kitties
twin
in there.
carburetors, and front disc brakes. This scrappy little machine would go on to achieve more than 30 racing victories in the 1960s and 1970s. A Mini Cooper
Made
S
it.
flying number 37 placed first at the 1964 Monte Carlo Rally. Driven by Paddy Hopkirk and Henry Liddon, this was the last time an all-British crew would win the event. But not the last time a Mini
Oh man. Look, I know this isn't good. I know.
would. At Monte Carlo in 1966, Minis took the first,
I have been
second,
having
and third
An
positions.
incredibly bad
They were
week.
all disqualified because they had dimming headlamps. Not
My
because
head
they
is
were
not
winning everything
entirely
in sight.
In it.
In 1999, the Car of the Century Award was presented to the most influential car of the 20th century. The Mini came second. It was beaten by the Model T Ford.
Yeah.
That's fair, I suppose.
What do you mean you split? That's fair.
5.3 million Minis would be sold, making it the most popular British car.
It's pretty cool.
And then in 2000, BMW resumed production of the Mini, breathing new life into the iconic mark.
What the fuck
If the
is
Mini
that?
of the 1960s had its sights set on the roads of Monte Carlo, the X-Rayed Countryman has its eyes on something a little tougher.
What the fuck is
The
that?
deserts and rough terrain of the Dakar, for starters.
Oh, it's so cute.
A wit once said that the only thing Mini in this monster was the pedal. That's rather missing the point, I think. The X-Rayed Countryman is much, much bigger than the Mini Cooper. It has to be. A stage of the Dakar demands literally tons of gear. You could call it a tank. It does rather sound like one.
It's pretty cool. Handles beautifully.
When Mini's
I'm
X-Rayed
gonna fuck
division
it up,
set
but
out
that's
to
no
build this
fault
thing,
of its own.
they had one goal in mind: winning the Dakar. And they did, every year, from 2012 to 2015.
In 400 meters, turn right.
It's designed to be driven for 2 weeks over deserts and badlands, 5 kilometers above sea level. And it still handles like a hot hatch on a nice bit of dry air.
I'm gonna be honest, Dex. I don't know how cool this documentary is gonna
Owners come
be.
and go. The heritage of a
That
car
wasn't
like
me.
the Mini is more than who owns the keys to the shop.
I didn't do that though.
I fully expect to see Mini's wings flying for another century.
2 stars for an absolute shit show? Not bad. I don't think we're getting through all the stories today, guys. Oh, I got a super wheel spin. Wait, what? Oh no, that must be the next one. 2 regular wheel spins though. Ooh, sweet. Fuck yeah.
This is quite the story. Bentley at Le Mans in the 1930s. Gentleman racers, heroic driving, and a personal hero of mine. Take good care of the cars, though. Both of them are mine.
Shit.
Bentley, a company founded in 1919 in Cricklewood, North London, and purchased by Rolls-Royce in the 30s. A company synonymous with both racing and luxury. Perhaps the best example I know of those two extremes of British engineering. For almost a century, every Bentley was hand-built to exacting standards. So at the beginning of the 21st century, when Bentley revealed their first mass-produced car, there were a great many questions. The car was the Continental GT, an elegant grand tourer that combined a racetrack pedigree with exquisite style and all the power you could need. The move to mass production has done nothing to blunt the Bentley experience. The 2017 Continental Supersport is responsive, fast, and beautifully designed.
I do love a good Bentley. Oh, it's so... Oh.
It brings together all-wheel drive, carbon fiber bonnet sides and side skirts to create the most powerful, performance-focused car the company has ever built.
Is your next one a Bentayga? I really hope so.
never forget, Bentley's pedigree is racing, and the Bentley Continental embraces that. In 2007, a largely standard Continental Speed GT broke Bugatti's record for the flying kilometre on the frozen Baltic Sea. And then in 2011, they broke their own record. 205 miles an hour, both ways, on ice. Even when building these gorgeous Grand Tourers, Bentley is driven to excellence.
You really want me to not
Today, Bentley
and
means
drive through a
modern,
fence?
peerless luxury and elegance. But that's far from the full story.
Give me a Bentayga.
A century ago, Bentley meant something else entirely. It meant Le Mans. In 1930, eccentric race team owner Dorothy Paget financed a rather special Bentley at the Le Mans. It was a 4.5-litre supercharged masterpiece, driven by Sir Henry Bentley Boy Birkin. It posted the fastest time on the day, but it failed to finish. But what a race it was. Sir Henry's courageous driving forced Rudolf Caracciola's 7-litre Mercedes out of the race at the cost of his own victory. But in doing so, he handed the day to the Bentley Sixes. A gentleman racer indeed.
Wait, what? The subtitles were not.
Sir Henry knew he didn't have anything to prove. In 1929, the adventurer Mrs. Mary Victor Bruce had already driven the resolutely modern 4.5-litre Bentley at Montlhéry, setting distance, speed, and endurance records.
On the e-brake.
The Bentley's performance so annoyed Ettore Bugatti that he called it the world's fastest lorry.
Rude. Now we've got to go the other direction. Nope. Alright.
In 2012, it was sold at auction for over £4 million.
Oh, I was thinking of the Top Gear one.
Which is more than enough to buy a Veyron and a racing truck. If you're keeping score.
I think I've got eyelash glue in my eye. I really think I do. Whoops. That's bad. That's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Or just sit with eyelash glue for another 17
Like
minutes.
I told them, can't make a film about car culture around here without you in it, can they? I'll let you know if they need you back.
I doubt she wants me back. I'm a bit of a nightmare. What was this one?
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Around Lambo for a bit. Beefed up princess. Poison booger.
At the
Who are you?
roundabout, take the first exit.
Poison booger. Made it. Elegant, classy, dynamic.
In 400 meters, you will arrive at your destination. You have arrived at your destination.
I don't remember what this one is. I remember Like, none of it.
Oversteering is a skill. E-braking is a skill, sure. You know what else is a skill? Keeping your foot planted even when the speed pulls your lips back off your teeth. Come on, I want to show you something. Bugatti
Cool.
EB110 Supersport. It's got 4-wheel drive, so it will handle, but you give this thing an open road and, well, you'll see.
Okay. What am I doing with it?
I've got your route. Head for the motorway.
12 near miss. Oh, easy. I love those. Just give me the cars. Give me the cars and I will almost hit them. Unless I actually hit them, in which case, no, that doesn't count.
At the roundabout,
Near miss
take
is
the
one of my
first exit.
favourite things about this game. Like, you get points for almost hitting people. Someone counting, I always go too slow. Getting that one too far away. Please hold. I don't have to keep a streak with it, I just need to do it. And I topped out. That was trading me.
You know what's awesome at high speed? Losing traction. Just a tiny bit.
Nine more. No, doesn't count.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Does that count? No, but that's pretty sick though. Easy. Doesn't have to be a particularly great news. One
What
more.
did I tell you?
Oh!
Stop the accelerator and blink and you're halfway to Edinburgh. You can bring it on back now. And call me soon, yeah?
So close. I did pretty good for my lash glue application today. These are women problems, not real women problems like oppression or any number of things that you'll find talked about on TikTok, YouTube, or Instagram. But just little things. Men and
Right,
they
we've done the
thems
motorways. Time for a
put on
nice fast
eyelashes.
spin in the countryside with something
This
a
isn't a
little more
woman problem,
eco-friendly.
this is
My
a beauty
BMW
problem.
i8. Got it a few years back in Frankfurt. I was supposed to be sightseeing with Nan, but I snuck off to the motor show. Don't tell her.
Rude. Go hang out with your nan.
Loads more technical this time, yeah? Let's show them how a Horizon driver handles an e-brake.
700. 7,000. Escape. Destruction. Destruction helps. Oh, fuck it, give me
At the
one.
roundabout, take the third
you shit.
exit. Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Swish.
Come on, come on! That car will take anything you throw at it, I promise.
How about a rear-ending collision? isn't, I've never been particularly good at like the skill point ones. I don't know why, just, I don't know. Like that drift. Ah! I'm not quite willing to do shit like that because I could easily crash into something and lose the skill streak, and then that's a waste of time that I could have been getting skill points. I could be hitting fences and shit. I'm certainly not getting 75,500 skill points. For sure.
Amazing drive. And you know what's even more amazing? You bring my Beamer back and we just plug it in.
It
Have you seen? It's working. Our Horizon apprentices are throwing down all over the festival. Now the masters must teach them one of the most important skills of all. That of attaining sick air. Got just the car for it. Scout 800A. First SUV and still the best, if you ask me.
gang gang.
Not if you ask anybody else, but definitely if you ask me.
All right.
Welcome to Mud Kickers. A full square
Wait,
mile
what?
of off-road adventure
Oh.
park. Come for the mud, stay for the jumps.
That was pretty cool. How many? 15. Whee! And again, whee! It counts. Whee! Ba-da-ba-da-ba, whee! Whee!
Nice. Keep to the courses if you can. They've got a pretty sweet layout here.
Yeah, like you can just like yeet yourself over any number of these ledges, like, whee, and it counts. Whee. It is. Fucked it, but you get what I mean. Go hit this. Sick air. Whee! Now over the side of this one. Whee! Whee! This one? No.
Nothing better than a day out of Mud Kickers.
Whee! Hit the e-brake, go back in. Whee! 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 Huh? Whee! Whee! Whee!
Nice. You can bring me my Scout back now.
Cute.
Watching you makes me want to play with it. Stay in touch. I'm working on our next demo already.
That was fun.
So, I want you to meet my mate Billy.
Oh, God.
He runs express delivery.
That's
A
right.
high-speed courier service.
Oh. So, like, I think I'm finishing these stories today.
What'd you think? No moving trains, no traffic, just a whole lot of asphalt. And my Focus RSRX Gymkhana Custom Edition. 600 horsepower, all-wheel drive. Does exactly what it says on the tin, my friend.
Runes.
Go on, use your imagination. Just don't hit anything.
What the fuck are you talking about? I'm gonna hit all the things. I mean, hopefully not like crashing into things, but hitting things for sure. That was pretty sick. Please, conk. Up here. Hiya. Sick. Ski. I can't lose this though, so I think I'm just gonna chill for a minute and just let it, let that take.
You're
Just
gonna destroy
hell
those
yeah.
tires, which is exactly what I want you to do.
Well, back in the zone though. Let's get back here. Crash into some shit. That one. Oh, you can. I thought that'd fuck me up. Maybe I'm getting the hang of this. Maybe I'm getting the hang of this, and by this I do mean as well e-braking. I used to be shocking at it, but that's really not bad. Give me some sick air, bro! Woohoo!
How'd you feel? Yeah, I bet you do. You can give me the keys back now. Just give me... Holding on a bit tight there. Can I just... There we go. See you again soon.
Cool. That was actually pretty good. It went much better than I thought it would. That was good. How many? What is happening with the texture there? Alright. How many do I have left? 5, 6. Okay, I've got 4 left. I might finish these on this stream.
Look, you've got mad skills,
then I'll
no
leave it up
question.
to
But
you
this kind of
guys.
driving really comes down to 3 things. Spoiler, suspension, and grip. So, I'm going to give you a go in my Aventador. Want to know how I afford all these? Yeah, so does my nan.
I like your nan. She sounds like a cool lady.
The forest road is really nice this time of year. Go make it blurry.
You got it. Give me a fence. Yes. Can't get fucking cars. Ah! Oh, this thing fucking rocks. Don't get a car. Please. Oh, thank God. Yeah, so I'll leave it up to you guys. Let me know if you would like me to finish the stories, keep going, before I start Forza Horizon 3, or if you would just like me to start Forza Horizon 3. Dear! And even if I get just one comment,
sideways while overtaking someone? I have.
so have I, scrub. Ah, not like that. That wreckage. Yeah, even if there's just one comment or something that's like, start Forza Horizon 3, and no one else says anything, that's it. So, you know, speak up. Let your opinion be known. Because what if that one person says, oh, I want you to start Forza Horizon 3, but you want me to finish the stories, but you didn't say anything, and then I start Forza Horizon 3. Or vice versa. So you gotta say something.
Nice run. Of course, not everyone at Horizon can have an Aventador, but we can show them how to drive like they do.
I have an
For those of us who
Aventador.
actually do have Aventadors, it's even better, isn't it?
Just get better. How many wheel spins do I have? Three of them! Oh, that's a cute turtleneck. Ha, cute. Oh, it's Ferrari. And $60,000. Very good. I think I've got 3 left, including this one.
Remember when I made a big deal about the Scout being the best off-roader ever made? I think I might have found something even better. 2016 Jeep Trailcat. Stiffened suspension, full roll cage, and get a load of those fat wheels. Ugh, I can't decide. Will you take it out and help me pick a favorite?
I think I can.
Go. See what you can make it do.
Though I may
need a
be
second opinion.
Bit biased. And this is such a good place to do it though. All these like rolling hills that you get those kangaroo ones on. Pick up enough speed. Those little bumps send you. Just don't hit the trees. The little trees, they're okay. In Forza Horizon 2 it wouldn't be. Absolutely not. Missing. Little bumps. Here we go. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Crash landing. Oh, yes. I think this is where I wanted you to go, maybe. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? I barely nudged it. Don't be a shit. The one time I wanted to hit the things. No, it's cool. It's cool, I guess. Don't hit the tree. Love it. God, don't hit the tree.
Nice.
Wee.
Is it better than the Scout though?
Yes.
Come on, I need to know.
Absolutely. Are you kidding? You fucking kidding. Right up there, boy. Ka-chunk.
Nice. All right, I've decided. You ready? I've decided I now have 2 favourite off-roaders.
Cute.
Woo! That's a weight off my mind. I couldn't have done it without you. Cheers.
Okay. Yeah, that's acceptable. Oh, the yellow canvas. Was that a wrap? No, I think this is the last one. Maybe. I have not been paying attention.
We're going back to the asphalt. Sealed roads, motorways, hard surface speed and agility. And this time, I've got a proper track weapon for you. My Viper GTS ACR. It's street legal, but it probably shouldn't be. Gonna make a seriously wicked video. I mean, if that's okay with you? Let me worry about the view count. You just do your thing.
I wonder, I've always been like conscious of, oh well, I can't go too far from the starting point. I wonder how far you can actually go. Oh shit! Be swoopy. A bit slippy slidey. That's truck. And she's popped out. Do that roundabout so I can do a sick burnout. Ugh. Nice. Crash into some shit, always good. Just not cars. Don't lose it. Fuck! Did I do that for that man? Let's go back out the highway. This is... slow down so I can beat this. Thank you. Crash into some shit. I'll take it. I'm so close. I need 40.
You're gonna have to show me
There
more
we
than
go.
that. I've driven that thing too, remember?
At this point, I'm happy with 1 star simply so that I don't have to do it again. That was a trading paint. Sure. Whee. Cheating. It's not cheating if they let you do it. Yeah.
That's it. Stay off those walls and out of traffic. Keep it
Oh
slick.
my god, 2 stars! I don't know what the fuck you think I'm doing, Jamin, but I'm hitting everything. Including other cars and losing my skill streaks.
Brilliant. I hardly ever get to drive my Viper, but now I can get my phone out and watch you throw down in it anywhere, anytime. Sorry, but I can and I will.
You should. Alright. So it's been... Well, it's been over an hour. It's been an hour and 15 minutes. I'm not finishing these stories. So, if you guys want me to keep going, you gotta let me know. If you guys want me to start Forza Horizon 3 next stream, you gotta let me know. If one person comments one thing, that's it. If it's a split, shit, I don't know. Shit, I don't know. If it's a split, I will toss a coin. I'll toss a coin, and it'll be a chocolate coin. Why not? Yeah, so that's the case. Wait a minute, what? I'm not paying attention, either way.
I don't know. All this great PR and all these online views,
Speaking
and it
way
still
too
doesn't
soon.
compare to that feeling when you lace a stunt right in the face of the crowd. Know what I mean? Time
Hell
to
yeah.
go back to basics. This is my GTR, the Black Edition.
It's
I want you to
sexy.
take it down to the festival and blow some freaking minds, because that's what we do.
Hell yeah! Let's go! Zoom zoom! Hit some shit, sick drifts. That's what it's about.
At
Blow
the
some minds,
roundabout,
break some
take the
bones.
3rd exit.
And I'm gonna go around. So that I could do something like that. Fucking cars.
Go, 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 come on! We're going out with a bang, not a whimper!
Shut up.
In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right.
That was nice. That was quite nice.
200 meters, turn left. Turn left.
I've got 1 star. I may not get 150,000 skill points by the time I get there, but 1 star. 1 star will finish it off. Saved it. I can see the hot air balloons. That means we're almost there. I don't remember if it was in this one or in Forza Horizon 2. Seasonal event or whatever the fuck. You had to race 28 hot air balloons. It was okay. One star.
Hey, thanks a lot. And because you've been so amazing, I figured you might as well keep the car this time. Nah, I'm kidding. It's definitely mine. But you can come down and borrow any of my cars anytime you want. What are you talking about? Of course you can.
Even that Hoonigan? Your beloved Hoonigan? Alright.
Yep, Jay's excited. Granted, he's always excited. But if he's happy and you're happy, then that's my job done. I'll put you two in touch again soon.
Thanks, Joel. Alright, you know the drill. Let me know if you want me to keep playing this or start Forza Horizon 3. It's a battle to the, what's the word? Conceding? No, there's a cooler word for that. Because it's not a battle to the death. We don't do that here. It's a battle to the popularity? No, that sounds bad. It's a battle. It's a battle of the voters. We've had a lot of that recently. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, you should chuck me a follow, a like and subscribe, turn on your notifications and whatnot. And let's get this ball rolling. I may or may not see you next week for more Forza Horizon 4 or for the spectacular intro of Forza Horizon 3. But I will see all of you guys next week. I hope you have a lovely day. Bye-bye.